Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Commandos Origins. I'm gonna go to the missions, and you can see Operation Daybreak. I did play it, I made a video, but I did play it another time so I could get the last document, as you can see here. And then I started to do one on this one, Operation Falchion or whatever. I tried to do it, and I did win it. I only found one document out of 4, but it was, it's gonna be a long video, and I don't know if I should like make it 2 parts or something to make it smaller, but and the interesting thing I will mention to anybody watching this is that if you play on Legend, or the Veteran, I mean, that's the highest difficulty, and when you win it, you get credit for the other 2 difficulties, like easy and normal. So I mean, I'm glad in a way that I chose the hardest thing, but they kill you like instantly. So I mean, again, but I'm gonna do this again. I will only probably find that one document, because you can win this map once you get to a certain area, and I never made it to where the plane is, so I don't know what goes beyond that. So, but anyways, I'm gonna start it again, even though I already got the achievements, but I'm gonna go ahead, but I didn't get all the documents, and I don't think I will. But anyways, and we got these 2 guys here, that we're gonna do the mission with. I might have to, yeah, cause you see the difficulties here, 1, 2, 3. So I'm on the highest one. But anyways, I'll show you the mission. I already beat this one. I was making a video, but then I stopped it because, like I said, I didn't know. I made so many mistakes in it, and I'm probably still gonna make mistakes, because these guys will kill you in a heartbeat. So, but I'll let you watch this, and then we'll get into it. And I might have to try to conserve the grenades.
We're approaching the German outpost.
Remind me again why I'm freezing my arse off.
Because
The
it's
Luftwaffe
winter.
collect weather readings for their flights here. We need to take this place out of action.
Another month and the cold will get the job done.
Yeah, so right in there.
We need to get closer to their equipment so I can plant the explosives, but the detonation will alarm the Jerrys.
Don't mind dealing with more Krauts.
As a matter of fact, that room there, that's where that one document is. I couldn't find any other documents.
What's important is that we get out of here in one piece. We'll need to find a functional vehicle.
And this is how you end the mission, is right here, in that vehicle. And we start out right here. And so, there we go. Okay. So the first thing we want to do when we get into something like this again is we have to hit the F5. And matter of fact, anybody that I kill, I ought to make sure I hit the F5 so that way that person's dead and I don't have to do it again. So, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put him down and tell him to get in there, and then...
Glad to assist. Be careful when moving around the enemy. Our footprints could draw their attention.
Yup. Alright, so the first guy is right there. Do we have anybody else here? I can't remember. Okay, so alright. Let's see. Do I have everybody in there? Let me see.
I'll be right over.
Yeah. Okay, you. Okay, so here we have the sapper. He comes with 1 medical bandage. Comes with 3 grenades. I don't use this very often, and he's got 3 of these explosives, dynamite. He's got his whistle. He's got the bear trap knife. That. So So he sees solid, and so that's, you know, could be a problem.
I'll be right over.
But
Watch your step.
yeah. Okay.
Affirmative. I'll be right over.
Okay. He's gonna see that, and he's gonna fall into it. Now, he is dead, so I think I'm gonna do an F5 save. And the reason, like I said, I'm doing it this way. Yeah, we know about the footprints, but
I'll be right over.
I'm gonna see.
Negative. Understood.
I don't know if he. Yeah, he might be able to. You know, okay, hold on a sec. I was gonna try to like get over here and then rush him and stab him, but did I did a F5 save, right? I just want to make sure.
So what's the catch with this mission?
Pardon? I'm sure I didn't leave
Will
anything
you
out
get
of the
over
brief.
here and do that, please?
Ah,
Get
come on.
get him
There's
in
no
here.
colonel breathing down our necks deciding our every move.
You continue to keep the Nazis in check, and I'll deal with command, yeah?
That's a new one.
Affirmative.
Oh, does he see something?
I'll be right over. Yep.
Merkwürdig. Was ist das?
Okay, so that's good. Like the more people, I'm just gonna say, the more people that we can kill this way conserves our beacon from the Green Beret guy, because I ran out of charges for him. I overused him when I was practicing this mission and stuff and stuff. So you know, again, I don't know, but let me just keep going, I guess.
I'll be right over.
Yeah, it's like I don't see anything here that we can grab at the moment.
Affirmative. Yep. I can see another path at the top of that wall that we could use to encircle the enemy.
Oh
Climbing
yeah,
it shouldn't be a challenge for someone like you.
yeah. So now we're gonna switch.
Starting to understand why you wanted me here. Wouldn't look good if a mission
We're gonna
failed
switch to
because of
this
a
guy
small
now.
wall.
The Barrett. So he's saying we can scale this with the Barrett guy. There's a lot of things that the Barrett guy can do.
Leave it to me.
I think because, you know, he's limited in this compared to the Sapper, in my
Leave
opinion.
it to me.
So I think he
Leave
get,
it to me.
yeah, if I remember correctly, I think we can just,
Sharp blade makes for a quick kill.
like I'm hoping we can, like, let me do an F save just in case. I think we can just come over here and kill him.
On it.
Okay.
Was it really necessary to send a covert unit to the Arctic?
Our kind of missions require special skill sets that very few people, let alone soldiers, have.
What special skill set does a convict like me have to offer?
That answer depends on you.
Okay, so now we got a few guys over here. All right.
Consider it done. Yep.
Okay, so again, I guess he can go over here for now. Get him over there, and then our Sapper,
Let's go.
we're gonna move him out.
Understood. Okay?
Could make use of that shovel.
Oh yeah, he's saying he can. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Okay. All right. Let's see how we want to do this. Boy, I gotta make a decision real quick here.
Understood.
Okay, so the camouflage guy is the
I'm your man.
Barrett.
No way for them to find me.
Okay, now I don't know if you can see the dirt all around. This looks kind of like obvious, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I was thinking that if I were to take the...
Glad to assist. I'll be right over. Understood.
Oh, no, that didn't work.
Afraid
Oh,
that's not possible.
yeah, see,
Can't
okay.
do.
Hey, buddy.
Affirmative.
Hey, come on.
Negative.
Stop that.
Can't do.
Okay, get over here, will you? Okay,
Afraid
look.
that's not possible.
Oh, okay, you can go right there then, right? Yes? Okay, look.
What?
Understood.
Huh?
Okay? Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can't do. Affirmative.
Okay, and we got it out of that guy's range. So that's the first thing that we want to do. And we want to hide the bodies. Because, you know, any fresh dead body, an enemy finds it, they end up doing an alarm and they investigate it now. Now, I've had a real problem with this. We can send the beret guy up here, and there's a moment that he looks down that we can kill him. But then they're gonna know that we did it. You know, you know, unless I can hit him too. But these two are a problem. I did when I was trying it out. I tried all kinds of things, and I did a grenade to take these two out. Then he'll be easy to kill later once that's done. So this is where one grenade would really work. But it gets kind of, you know, ugly and stuff. But anyways, if I could draw him over here, I might be able to kill one of these guys. And then maybe we can do it to two of them. I don't know. But again, we're going to have to, you know, utilize the charges on the beret guy. And he only has a few. And so, you know, I'm just, you know, this is the only thing that I'm hesitant on at the very moment. So let me think about it for one more second.
Yep.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm gonna need him because he's got 3 grenades. Now
I'll show them.
the beret guy's hiding in here. I don't know if the enemy walks on him. Will they know that he's there? Like that, I don't know. So I may change it, but
On it.
yeah, I'll get him out of there.
Leave it to me.
All right,
Makes for
so
a good distraction.
see, I don't think we can place it there. Now you cannot get him to move. Like I'm just gonna tell you that you can't. So what I did try is I tried it over here. I guess I'll try it again without wasting a grenade. We're just gonna have to conserve the grenades, I think. So the alarm will go here to call in the mechanic, I guess. Unless he's an equal guy too as him, then neither of these guys will move, I don't think. Maybe that's why I used the grenade. We'll find out. I guess it won't hurt, but I am using one of my charges, and that's
Leave it to me.
that's not you know, great to be using all these charges, because there's going to be harder parts to this mission.
Ready for duty?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right over.
Well, you know, wait, I could whistle that guy and get him out of there. So why don't we do that?
I'll be right over. Yes.
Ich gehe mal nachsehen. Was?
Okay, now they are going to call an alarm. Or not. What? Yeah, he brought them over. Like they're checking. If they come over here, I hope they don't come over to here, so
Understood.
I'm gonna tell him to get over here
Okay.
just in case.
I'm your man. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you get over here too?
Yes.
Just in case. I mean, they haven't, like he see, and I'm hoping that I can go over there and get this stuff back. But notice, but I didn't tag him. I tagged the other guy. I knew I could pull him in, but he looks very similar to him. And so, you know, the great grenade might have been the better solution, but nonetheless, let me see if I can tell the beret guy, or better yet,
Ready for duty? Uh-huh.
let's get him over here.
Yes.
I'll do an F5 and we'll see if we can pick him up.
Was? Ich sollte wieder umkehren.
Yeah, see, yeah, this is the problem. I thought I could go in here, but you know, I do. Okay, so this is going to be I think this is going to be more like a timing thing then. Because I really honestly believe that those two guys are equal and we can't pull them. Because it would be nice to pull them. But, you know, again, I think we'll get the beret guy to get over here to get his decoy thing back. And we will...
I'd like to see you try. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to try something then.
Wish I could. Consider it done. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to stand him up.
On it.
Right?
Don't get in my way.
Okay, now when he goes down, when he looks down, like right now, Okay, you notice how I had to notice how I had to do it real fast, like another millisecond later. So this calls for a F5 save for sure, because that went pretty good. Considering those two guys are equal officers and stuff, that, you know what I mean? And if he saw me, it would be just like these 3 health points would be gone in no time, and this part of the mission would be failed. So I mean, it's just, you know, just whatever. So I mean, I did save it. Now we got this situation over here, or we could go up here. I guess what I can do is, I think my, okay, so the Green Beret is here,
Ready for duty?
and the sapper
Yes.
needs to come out for a minute.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter, you know, how we
Uh-huh.
do this, as long as we do
Uh-huh.
it. So we got 3 guys here.
Understood. Yes.
So he can cut these wires. And then they're going to make us aware of this barrel, but
Affirmative.
um,
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh.
yeah, see the 2 chevrons? You know that that's an officer. They don't, you cannot distract. You can distract them, but they're not going to move from their positions.
Affirmative.
So, excuse me. Okay, I get him. Put him in, because if somebody comes down here, they'll see
be
the
right over.
bodies and cause an alarm. And I don't mind causing alarms. Like, you'll see me do it later. Because, you know, any guy that
I'll be
you...
right over.
Will you okay, look, dude. Grab him and drop him in here. Now you go over there and grab him. And you put him in here, okay? There we go. Alright, now that calls for a save, my friends, because, like I said, we don't want to do that again now. This is a different beast right here to deal with. So we might as well try to work on our...
Understood.
to try to get to our vehicle. Like, this is the vehicle where we end the mission. So we might as well tackle that before tackling the big mission here. Like, this is this is a little bit more complicated on how to approach this. And like I said, I didn't make my way over here. Like, there's probably, if I hit the tab key, there might be, like, yeah, see, there's a document right there. So that's one document. Like, I'm just showing you for informational purposes. Because, you know, to get those documents, you know, I'll obviously have to play this again. And it might take, like, hours, who knows. And there's one document in here, so that's 2 of them. Of the 4. Like, I don't know if there's one in here, or maybe near the plane or something. Like, as you can scan this to see if you see a document. You can see all this. Like I said, there's one in that building there. And I'm surprised that there was none in here and none in here. And each one of these, you have to solve them differently, and try not to make many mistakes. But anyways, I'm getting beyond what I should be and just get back to the mission. Sorry. Okay. So, let's see if I can get my guy over
Understood.
here. I think I'm gonna get him over to here.
Affirmative.
Now there is a Roman guy. I think it's this guy here. We gotta see where he goes. Okay, so he goes past the barrels, right to that spot.
Watch your step. Think you can take advantage of the cables up there?
Let me guess. You're afraid of heights.
Affirmative. Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay, so he's gonna move over
Understood.
to here for now because when that guy comes back, we have to see if these two guys noticed it. He goes he better go past those barrels like he did before. Boink, got him. Okay. Now, let's take a look and see what these guys see. Alright, so then...
Understood.
Alright, so this guy has got 3 grenades, the sapper. But he's got to get back to here. Let's see if we can do this without getting caught. I'll see if I can put this guy in the snow. Let's see. And it's been 4 minutes since I saved, so I probably... But then again, I was yakking a little bit. Now, I can't get those grenades, but the beret guy could.
Huh?
Because he doesn't have a grenade. So, I'm going to tell him to come over here and get this. So, he'll have 1 grenade. I think it's 1. I can only see 1 in that box.
I needed that.
Yes, see, only 1 grenade. It could have been 4 grenades in that box, and it was only 1. That kind of bites. But it is what it is. Okay, so now, what I think we could do, and again, I'm going to go ahead and do a save. It doesn't hurt. I'm gonna stand him up, and I'm going to
Glad to
stand...
assist.
and
Ready for duty?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay.
I'm your man. Yep.
Okay, and then we're going to do tactical, I believe. Now, I don't know if there's anybody else that can screw this up at the moment. So I don't think so, but it, you know, it could be, who knows, right? But right now I'm on the beret guy. So the beret guy is going to kill him. And then the sapper is going to kill him. Okay, hold on. Just
I'll show them.
I gotta get used to this game, I'll tell you.
Leave it to me.
Okay. So that went pretty good, actually. Now, we could come along this line. We can come up this line here. And you can drop down. Like, I don't think this guy can really see. So I think what we, you know what I mean? Like,
Leave it to me. Okay.
I'm gonna say one more time.
On it. Okay. On it. Yes. I think I've just found our way out of here.
We can come back to it when we're done.
Okay, so, we'll just clean up the bodies just to make sure nothing goes wrong. And, you know, it was, like I said, you could have come along here and then, but you cannot tell him when you're up here to knife him. Like, you have to get him to drop right over here and then knife him. So this looked a little, it's kind of awkward the way it went, but I still got the kill. Another second and I wouldn't have, and it would have went all bad, but, because, you know, the thing on veteran is that, you know, it's not easy because the moment they see you, they kill you. So, all right. So now we got the out. We can end the mission when it's time to come to end the mission.
Leave it to me. Yes.
So, I mean, so far,
Okay.
okay.
Impossible.
Okay, look, okay, we're gonna see if we can do something up here, or there's two ways of attacking. These guys are a real problem. I mean, you can take them out with a grenade, but then everybody comes out and they just go everywhere, and you cannot be in the area, and you have to be kind of close to throw a grenade. So, but between the two, I got 4 grenades now instead of just 3, and then we grabbed that item there. So, and we could come along this line. Yeah, I'll show you the line, I guess. Maybe it's the beret guy that can do it. Let's get him. Supposedly they can't see you here.
On it.
Let's cut these phone lines. Without them, the Germans are stranded.
On it.
Okay. Okay, so that worked okay. Now I think what's going to happen, unless there's a way of me killing both of these guys, like during that moment, but we got to watch out for this guy. Yeah, 'cause see, if we come out of this snowbank here, that guy will see it, so we can't execute them. Like, I can go execute that guy, I believe. Yeah, let me plan. Yeah, let me plan to at least take him out. I don't know if we cut this line. Oh, wait. If we cut this line, it'll take both of them out. I just seen that. Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm gonna F-save, friends.
Consider it done. Yep.
I just noticed that.
On it.
Okay, now the only question is, does this guy see him here? So when that guy comes down, this is a way of us taking out these two guys. But I gotta go to protection at some point. Let me see. I just hope that he doesn't see me, but I just noticed this. That's what that red thing is. We can use this object to kill both of them at the same time.
No more blabbing. On it.
Now the only
Yes.
problem is if somebody sees it, so I'm gonna come over here and hide for just a moment. Okay, so I didn't catch that the first time I tried this. And like I said, I did make like a 1 hour video, but then I just killed the video because I said, you know, I was making way too many mistakes and stuff in this mission. And, you know, and you know, it just would have got ridiculous, but, So that's definitely worth a save, because we just took out 2 of them, which I didn't do before. But
Consider it done.
even though it's an environmental kill, I think it's just prudent to put the bodies in the snow. Okay, wait a
Consider it
minute.
done.
He's not the guy.
Yep.
He's not the guy that I want to do that with. It's the sapper.
Glad to assist.
Where's the sapper? Yeah, see, a sapper can't climb.
Understood. Uh-huh.
Now, the only thing I gotta watch for is when that pack of 3 is coming, because they come over here and they can see a lot in this area here. So he's down because,
I
you
would have
know...
expected you to send me to a battlefield when I could actually make a difference. And not some godforsaken camp of frozen krauts.
This is what makes the Commandos special. We aren't sent into the meat grinder at the front. We strike where it'll hurt the Germans most, deep behind enemy lines.
Now, they said in these they can see footprints, and in these they don't. So... And he carries low. Like, look how he carries. See how he carries low, so, you know, they won't see him?
Understood.
So there. Okay, this way, if the enemy get an alarm and they come out, they won't see these bodies to do more reactions to. Now, like I said, this is going to be a little bit more tricky because, again, it's how these guys are all located and who they are. Like, here's an officer. There's an officer here. There's an officer over there. And there's an officer right there. And that 3-pack comes over here. So while they're over there, maybe I could... I'm just gonna test to see... I haven't tried this when I was playing it before, but I think if we come along here, like right now...
I'll be right over. Afraid that's not possible. Afraid that's not possible. Understood.
We gotta watch out for this
I'll be right
guy.
over.
Oh, no,
Yep.
no. You
Can't
stop.
do.
Stop. Okay, you stay there for just a moment.
Can't do. Affirmative. Okay? Yes.
No. Okay. Okay, that's first mistake. First mistake. Okay, look. I'm not because I don't know how to use the camera properly. I'm just saying that I'm having a problem. You know, I haven't. I don't know how to switch it. Like I don't know if it's like that's getting close and I can zoom out. I don't know. I can go left and right this way. So I mean, I don't know if I could go like that to see in order for him, because I thought the way his cone was, I could just come out to here, then come over this way and kill him. But it didn't work that way. So maybe I'm gonna have to work this way, because either way, I've got to do something. Like I gotta kill people, and I need to do this. So. Oh yeah, and I didn't. Okay.
Glad to assist.
So yeah.
Uh-huh.
So now
Uh-huh.
I am gonna take the moment to move the bodies, because again, environmental kill. So yeah, I'm sorry.
I would have expected
Cause see,
you
every
to send me
time
to a
I
battlefield
make a
where I could
mistake
actually
like
make a
that, and if I don't
difference,
save,
and not some godforsaken camp
like
of frozen krauts.
like this is a
This is what
task.
makes the Commandos special. We aren't sent into the meat grinder at the front. We strike where it'll hurt the Germans most, deep behind enemy lines. Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
So we're doing a 5 save. You know, here comes the 3-pack.
Affirmative.
Now there is something that we could try. Let's see. I think I need this guy.
Wish I could. On it. Consider it done. Consider it done. Consider it done. Yes.
Well, put
Okay.
it down. How do I drop it?
Yep.
Oh,
Wish I could.
yeah. Come on, over here, please. Because we could use a grenade.
On it. Yes.
Oh, and here comes those guys. So we're still hiding. It's gonna take a little while to set this up.
On it.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see if I can plant it. Hopefully I don't get caught. Like, plant it. Put
Yes.
it. Oh, good. What are you gonna? What are you? Come on. Put it down. I don't understand how to drop it. Okay, look. You
Leave
gotta.
it to me. Okay.
Okay, look. How did you drop it before?
Okay.
Buddy,
Yep.
drop it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, folks.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, look. You could get out of here then. This is ridiculous. How do I...
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Yep. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Drop it, buddy.
Leave it to me.
Get out of there. That I don't even know what the flag is, but anyways. It's not what I wanted to do, but I don't understand it, man, really.
Wish I could. Impossible. On it. Yep. Yes.
Okay, so they're looking at that. I don't know what they're doing about that, but I don't know what the flag is. Like, I have no clue as to what that is. I'm sorry. Okay, so I gotta figure out how this is going to. But here's what's gonna happen. Anybody here that I try to kill, they're all gonna react to it and stuff like that. And so we gotta be in hideaway places and stuff. So the first thing to consider is this guy here. And this guy over here is preventing me from killing him. And so one thing that we can do is get the
Leave it to me.
beret guy.
Leave it to me. Yes. Wish I could. They never copper. Wish I could.
Okay, I don't understand. Okay, so I don't understand how he saw him. Like, does the guy stand up in order to plant it? I didn't notice that, but I don't know. Okay, so where are we?
I'll be right over.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the barrels out of it for now. I'm gonna still attempt to do this, but I don't see how he saw that. Like, I really do not see how he saw that. And so I gotta make sure that that doesn't happen.
Affirmative. Yes. I'll be right over. Keep the hands out of the jaws.
Okay, now he didn't see that
I'll
time.
be right over. Took me ages to learn. Understood. Can't do.
Okay. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, sorry. All right, you know what? I can't remember how I did it, but I did. I did get. I did do it. So I mean, I'm screwing up. This is why the video will be very long and stuff, and you know, and I can make it into 2 parts, and my sapper keeps coming out. I mean, if I could get that barrel close, and if I were to throw a grenade, it would take them all out. But you know what I mean? It shows, you know, it shows this here. Can pick up and carry explosive barrels, but it doesn't, you know, like, okay. I don't get how he just drops it off, because you see me, he was fumbling around over here. And I don't know if I should do it or just throw a grenade and kill that officer, because that officer is the real problem right here. So, you know, like, I could do that, but then, you know, I just...
Understood.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put... I'm gonna put that there.
Understood.
And he'll go in here for now, just temporarily. I think I'm gonna take the green beret.
Huh? On it.
And I'm gonna move him over to here.
Yes. Leave it to me.
No, you get over
Yes.
there, and then
Glad to assist.
I'm gonna see if the sapper could
Stay clear. I'll be right over. Negative. Understood. Uh-huh.
Auf geht's!
Okay.
Die finden wir.
Okay, so that kills 2 guys. One, the officer, which is a big problem, and the guy that came out of the building. So I think that's the 2 guys that got killed. Unless it was the guy that was, you know, protecting the officer. I'm not quite certain who got killed. Because the guy that was even with the officer. So this is what's called an alarm. And you can see that they all go nuts over this. Like they're searching everywhere. So, but you know, I gotta solve the problem one way or the other. We still got 3 grenades. The sapper has 2 and the Barrett has 1. And so, you know, I still got 3 grenades. The reason I'm trying to conserve them is because the first time I did this, I used some of the grenades before I even got to here. So, which I just showed you now that you didn't have to if you do it, you know, a certain way. You get them all. It's just that this here is a little bit more complicated. And each time I try this is the second time doing it. But I did beat it. But anyways, I need this product, so I think the 2 that got killed was the guy that was here protecting the officer. So the grenade killed the officer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do an F5 save because I don't want to do this again.
Okay.
And I strongly believe he can come over here and get this because those 2 guys are dead now. So, but we got to do this before the 3 come back. Even though they already investigated it, I just don't want those bodies there to do it.
Understood.
Now, there is something that we can attempt to do. without wasting the
Affirmative.
grenades. And do you see how this 3-pack is walking over here? And so if I place one right here, they'll step in it, but I have to do it at least 3 times. You know, and each time it's going to cause an alarm. But it's one way of knocking that group out, you know, without wasting a lot of resources and stuff. And so it might not be interesting in a video, but and when I solved the problem in here, there was only 3 in here. Notice how there's 4. So I must have killed one of them when they came out. So the Green Beret is over here, and we got the sapper here.
Affirmative.
So
Yep.
I think what I'm going to do with him,
Okay. Understood. Okay.
okay, and now we got to get out of
Affirmative.
here, plain and simple. We just got to get out of here, because when they step into it, which they're going in, this will take a little while, but at the same time, you know, maybe I can talk about something, or maybe I could, like, he can't pick that up, but unfortunately,
I'll be right over.
I'll just tell him to get over here. Okay, so anyways, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I could tell the Green Beret.
I'm your man. On it.
Yeah, see, now that guy just stepped in it. That's 1 down of the 3. Now again, it's going to cause an alarm. That's why we don't want to be anywhere near there, because they will check just about everything. Now you see how that guy came out? And then another guy comes out, and look how he's checking in there, and he might even come to this one. Just watch what they do. Yeah, see, look at. So he would have, that guy came out and he checked both of those. Now the guy way over here, this guy over here, you can see if he saw those 2 bodies here, he would be investigating that over in this area.
Consider it done.
Okay, so
Dort ist er ja.
everybody, see all of them, they're doing that. And so anyways,
Sieht aus wie ein Versteck.
yeah, see he's gonna check that, right? Like each one is gonna do that.
Sieht aus wie ein Versteck.
Look at that, see? I mean, there's no bodies other than that one that I killed. So I mean, but they're reacting to
Nächste Mal kommt
all
ihr
over the
nicht
place.
davon.
But they will settle down. They will settle down. And I'm sorry that, you know, 5 minutes have gone by, but at least you get to see what they're doing and how they react to this. Now I could put a barrel right where those guys were if that would work. Okay, maybe you hold down the Q key to drop it. I mean the control key to drop it. I mean, you use the control key in order to pick up things. So I'm thinking that's the way to drop this. Now, I hope nobody sees me. Oh, yeah.
Just a scratch.
No. No. Okay. Alright. Okay. No, no, it's okay. I think, oh, and I should have, you know, okay, so. Mistake number 2. Okay. You can keep counting on the mistakes that I make in the game. Okay.
I'll be right over.
Okay, so we okay, look. Let's try something. Alright, yeah, so I guess apparently I didn't save it, so I'm gonna have to, because, you know, again, the video is just gonna get longer and I'm not accomplishing anything, and so that's what makes this mission a little bit more difficult. Okay, and here comes the 3-pack, so we'll let the 3-pack walk away. You know, and I'll tell you what we could do. We could be right here and toss a grenade to take these guys out. If we could get the barrel there.
I'll show them.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I guess when that guy goes over there.
Consider it done. Okay. Impossible. Leave it to me.
Hurry up, drop it,
Leave it to
and
me.
now get out of there.
Yes.
Okay.
On it.
Okay, you get down. He'll go get that other one. And matter of fact, what I think I'll do is I'll have the
Ready
sapper.
for duty?
I'll have the sapper put this right here.
Affirmative. Uh-huh.
So when somebody comes out of there, they'll step into it.
I'll be right over.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll put another barrel right here. And we'll hide here and we'll toss the grenade. And then somebody will come out here and step in that. Then when the second one comes out, he'll see it and they'll all react. But we gotta be out of here. The only guy that's gonna possibly get caught is the sapper. But
On it. Wish I could. Leave it to me.
okay. All right, so
Leave it to me.
if I put him in there, and then I take control of the sapper,
Okay.
we'll save the game, and what we'll do is we'll get him to get right over here. And then when those guys go there, I don't know if I can incorporate those, but we'll try it.
Grenade.
Uh-oh.
Wir müssen mit einem
Okay, no. Hey, aren't you glad you save it? Because I already got the barrels in place. So he can't be right there. So that, that's just one of those things where
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes.
I'll put him right here.
Uh-huh. Stay clear. Understood. I'll be right over. Calling for assistance. I need help.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go F8 again, sorry. Okay. That was a big explosion though, wasn't it? That was a big one. I couldn't get him out of there in time. Maybe I think maybe I should use the beret guy. He might be faster.
Understood.
So
Yep.
I'm your man. Yes.
he's got one grenade, so we might as well utilize the one grenade.
Leave it to me. On it.
Okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to wait.
On it.
Yeah, so maybe if we hide right here.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
I wonder if he could stand up. This would be a way of testing it. Now, I don't know if I need to position this a little bit over to here, maybe. Because I don't know if somebody came out and went into it. The whole point of this is for somebody to come out of here so we can because I did it with 3 in there, but I did not do it with 4. 4 is just a little too much. So the test right now is he hidden standing up between these items here? Because this way he can run away real quick. Because I got to just toss the grenade and run. Okay, so they can see when he's standing up. So I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to go tactical and have him. This is just like I said.
right
It's some sticky situations and. I'm gonna adjust this just slightly.
Affirmative. I admit, not the most common tool. Affirmative.
Okay. Again, you're gonna... I'm gonna send the sapper over there. And I'm gonna try the barrette this time.
Consider it done.
Except he can't stand up, so
Leave it to me.
he's gonna get over here. He's gonna be down. But you can see on Veteran how fast these guys react, like, and stuff like that. So you can play on easier ones and they're a lot slower, but you know what I mean? In any event, these are mistakes that I've been making. So the beret, like I said, he's the one that got that pack. And you know, there could have been 4 grenades in that, and it was only...
Seem familiar?
And there was only, you know, 1 in it. It's too bad, you know, like, imagine... But I think we can only carry 3, just like 3 medical kits. But it would be nice if he could have had 3 just like the other guy. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soon as he throws the grenade, I'm gonna go tactical and try to get him to stand up and run away. Because doing the slow thing just doesn't work. Okay. Now I don't know on tactical if that will happen, but okay. Oh, okay, I see you. On tactical you can tell that. Okay. And they didn't step on the trap, or did they? They didn't even step on the trap. Oh, now that guy goes and falls into the trap. Well, I mean, okay, so we killed the 3-pack and we killed 1 guy. The point was to try to get somebody from in the building. I don't know if that occurred. So they're all gonna get excited and stuff like that, but at least this is the way to knock out them. Otherwise, I could have just put the trap right over here, and after 3 times, I would wipe out this group here. But instead, we just, you know, take them out with a grenade and that. Yeah, see, no, it looks like. So yeah, I mean, we just gotta let them calm down, and we're far away. Oh look, the green berets things there.
Consider it done.
No,
Impossible.
no.
Leave it to me.
All right, so let's get the sapper.
Negative.
Yeah, see? Oh man, I didn't kill one of the guys in the building.
Can't do.
There's a way of killing them all, 3 of them, when you go into that building. But like I said,
Yes.
all right. So either way, we got to retrieve the trap. I don't think he can see it. The guy talking to him, when he turns around, he might, but
I'll be right over. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
we're just gonna wait for him to go back to his thing, I think. I just want this last guy, then I'm gonna save the game because it's been 6 minutes gone by. Time goes by real quick. I don't think there's a way of pulling the guy out, but we can try it, but I don't think there is. So now that we got the 3-pack gone, we might be able to take out that guy.
Understood. Yep.
Let's save the game and see if we can...
Understood. Watch your step. The only way whistling should be used. A most valuable tool.
Okay, so,
Affirmative. Uh-huh. Affirmative.
Ja, das muss ich mir anschauen.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yes.
Ich sehe Spuren. Was? Wir müssen mit einem Angriff rechnen.
see, pistols, I'll tell you what. It takes 3 shots of a pistol to kill one of these guys on veteran. Isn't that interesting? That's what I just discovered. Three rounds. Now, I don't know if you do it in a tactical, and let's say we had 2 guys, and then we have the 2 guys positioned. And let's say we say tactical shoot with pistols, because we're real close. Would the two shots kill them? You know what I mean? Like how knives work. That I haven't tried that quite yet.
Understood.
So okay.
I'll be right over.
It might be better if we killed that guy first, maybe.
Affirmative.
I don't know.
Affirmative. I'll be right over. Yes.
Well, you know,
Affirmative.
this, you know what I mean?
Yes.
We haven't used
Yes.
the Barrett's charges. So I
Yes.
think we can do it that way.
I'll be right over. Uh-huh.
I'll tell the sapper to get over here.
Understood.
I'll show them. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. On it. Leave it to me. Consider it done. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, he's still got this thing from when I did that thing. It's kind of weird.
Merkwürdig. Was ist das? Was?
Okay, so it's gonna cause an alarm, but again, it's what I'm gonna do to it looks like he has 2 more charges with this, so I could do this 2 more times, but in one of these buildings, I think it's the second building, we can find another charge or 2 in that one if we want it. But, you know, I'm just gonna see how this goes right now.
On it.
Okay, well, while that's going on, if I can get the beret guy to get up here.
Ich schaue mal nach ihm.
War da ein Schatten?
Okay, so you know what I think? I think what's happening is some other guy seen this that didn't see it before, and so he's now investigating. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And so, as you can see, like, look at, there's a guy over here digging into this right now. It's kind of funny in some ways. But you know, I mean, if you can eliminate some of these guys, because once once I get some of these key characters out of the way, then the mop up is kind of easier. But you know, unfortunately, you know, we got a lot of guys. So yeah, so you know, there's a guy, yeah, and, you know.
Leave it to me.
All right, so either way,
On it.
I need him to get up over here so he can get this back.
Leave it to me. Like to see you try.
All right, so the Green Beret.
On it. Yep.
Ready for duty?
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta get
I'll be right over.
you gotta get your item back. Okay, you know, I think what we could do. Oh, well, I think we're gonna have to take out this guy right here. He's the next one that we have to work on.
Understood. Yes. Keep the hands out of the jaws. Understood. Okay.
Okay, so he did his job. I
Yes.
think I'll stick him over there.
Okay.
I think the reason we need to kill this guy is because we won't be able to kill these two without killing him first. I think is the way this is gonna work. So now I need the beret
Also-
guy up here.
Yes. On it.
I think he has 2 more charges.
Makes for a good distraction. On it.
Now, this could be challenging if they come over to this spot over here. I don't know if they will. But, you know,
Consider it done.
patience, you know, this thing about, you know, the game, you know, patience and stuff.
On it.
So we can try that. And we'll do a F5 save, and then we'll see what happens.
Verdächtig. Ich gehe mal dorthin.
But it only kills one, but it's the way it is, and they're all gonna react. But when they come out here, I might be able to do tactical and toss a grenade or something, because I know the sapper has grenades.
Ein Kamerad ist tot.
Yeah, see, they think somebody's hiding in that.
Ich muss dort mal nachsehen. Habe das Radio ausgeschaltet.
Okay, so he's coming over to here. So this guy, we might have to try to kill him if he comes over to the next one. Okay, so this, you know, like I said, a lot of things that we can do,
Hab
but
mir wohl unnötig Sorgen gemacht.
there's still a lot of these guys, you know, and I could probably save the game and then try to do it inside here. Because that officer,
Komisch vor. Eben war er noch hier.
I think what we can do is we could do this right here. Because there used to be a guy over here. Now he's not here for some reason. Maybe he came over here and got killed. There's somebody missing. There's usually somebody right here. And so I think it would be possible to kill all of these guys here, you know, and take him out, and also take that guy out over there. So, and then we'd be able to come over here and take that guy out. If we do this, we solve this little problem right here. So the first way of solving this problem is, and of course
Leave it to me.
the first thing that we need to do is to get our items back. I don't know about grabbing the body because he might see it.
Consider it done. Okay.
We need both
Yes.
guys over here. Now it's, you know, it's gonna be a little, you know,
Glad to assist.
a little
Okay.
challenging because of the simple fact that we got key characters that are still alive and that
I'll
can
be right over.
kill us in a heartbeat.
Yes.
So now he needs his this might
I'll be right over. Yes.
good. He got it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I think
Keep the hands out of the jaws. Fairbairn Sykes, double-edged and well-balanced.
all right, so I'm gonna put this here to hopefully one of them will step into it. If we do cause an alarm,
Understood.
I'm not saying we will, but if we do,
Affirmative. Understood.
I'm gonna try to figure out which one is better.
I'm your man.
Okay, so now we gotta wait for this guy to get going again. He already came over here. And the idea is we're gonna get right in there.
Consider it done.
And the only thing that can screw this up is these two guys that are over here. That's the only thing that can screw this up. Now see, if we hid right there, we'd be able to take him out. If we hide right here, I don't think they can see us. We can try it. Like, I haven't done it that way. What I did is I came up like this.
Leave it to me. Impossible.
Yeah, you just come over here.
Consider it done.
What? Wait. No. What are you?
Impossible.
You can't go over there. This is.
Okay.
What the heck? Okay, no, this ain't gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Well, maybe.
On it.
Okay, so now I think
Consider it done. Yep. Consider it done. Yep.
now notice that guy's looking over there. But that's how you kill that guy there. And once we kill these two, but we got to do it the correct way. So we're gonna save the game for sure, and because this is a big step right here.
Leave it to me.
Now we can't stand.
Yes.
Glad to assist. Uh-huh. Understood.
Okay, I have to do this just right. Sorry.
Understood.
I'll show them.
Okay. All right. We got to do this correctly.
Don't get in my way.
Glad to assist.
Okay, hold on.
Your man.
All right. All right, so we'll do an F5 save because we killed a lot of them. And I'll tell this guy.
Leave it to me. Don't get in my way. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Yes.
Okay, there we go. Do you see how when you take out key characters, how you can then clean up a little bit and knock them all out like that?
Consider it done.
Now, I don't know if the windows, if they see us.
Okay.
And so, let me just stick him in here. Oh wait, he didn't pick up his item, or he's out of charges. Did he? Okay, he must be out of charges. Do you see how he gets out of charges like that? Like when he had like 3 of them maybe or something? Yeah, he doesn't have any more charges.
Glad to assist.
All right, again, I'm just doing this because of we still got the people in the buildings and stuff, and so this is just a prudent thing to do, is clean up all the boys. Now, I don't know about this guy over here.
I'll be right over.
Nope. That's
Okay.
not what I wanted you to do. I just wanted to click on him. Hold on.
Affirmative. Yes.
So it was nice having that crane to drop on that one. That eliminated that guy.
Understood.
And now we just got to get this guy over here.
Affirmative.
Okay, and now we have the buildings, I believe. So we'll definitely do a save. Now we're real close. Like what we could try to do is I gotta remember how I took him out. But we still have these guys out here. Like there is something, I mean, I could try to do it again to see if I can do this. I mean, I do have this trap right here, so it's, if you know, if we could try it. I don't know who would be the, I can't remember which one I used, but let me send the sapper over here.
I'm your man. Leave it to me. Yes. Leave it to me.
Like I said, it's good to do that. Yeah, they were telling us about mechanics that they don't have weapons, but they can use the wrench as a weapon. That's what that's telling us. I can close it. But anyways, okay, so like I said, the way I did this first house,
Consider it done.
there was only 3 in here, so the fourth one adds a complexity to it. But I can attempt it as long as I have a save.
On it.
I mean, we could toss a grenade at him and kill him. Oh, there is a ladder here. Hey, I just seen the ladder. We might be able to come down the ladder. I mean, that's how close we are to the mission. And like I said, I never came over here to do this. Looks like there's a charge here that we could charge up our device. And like I said, we know that I saw something over here, like a document, but I don't want to. As far as making a video for you and just going through the mission, I'm not here to get all the documents at the. I'm not considering it, because I never came over here, and we know that there's one over there. There's supposed to be 4, I think. So, but anyways, let me save the game and come in and have my green beret.
Consider it done.
He'll open up the door. Yeah, let's see how this is. See, when he's here, he sees this. Yeah, see.
On it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the way I see this, we've got a few seconds. We would have to come in and knife this guy first, that guy second, this guy third, before they interact with each other. Right? I mean,
Quiet and efficient.
so we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't have enough time unless he was standing up.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no, we don't have enough time unless he's standing up. So, okay. He's not fast enough laying down, so okay, if you see the way this goes, he needs to be standing up.
Consider it done. Sharp blade makes for a quick kill.
Yeah, so you're standing up. Maybe we could stand right here. We might be. I'm just gonna see, because this guy's view is right there. So if we stand right there, what does that guy see?
On it.
Let's try that. Because we have to be able to do it quickly, is the way I see this. Like now.
That's impossible. Consider it done.
Drop it. Okay. Yeah, if you hold down the control key, he'll pick the body up so you can get rid of the body real quick. But that almost, that took a little bit of time away from me to get this guy before he turns around. So that's how you can do it. So this is worth a save because we just wiped them all out. Like you only have a few seconds to execute
Leave it
that.
to me. On it.
Okay. We probably don't have to do this because, you know what I mean? There's no more troops outside here. But to be prudent,
Like to see you try.
yeah, well, you're gonna have a way of getting back. Maybe I have to get close like this. Okay, so what is this over here? Check this out. What is that? First aid kit.
I needed that.
Yeah, it'd be nice if these guys, when they get shot, that they would automatically use the medical kit to keep you into the battle, but it doesn't work that way. Alright, so at least he's got a medical kit. Okay, so again, this is probably an extra step. You can just fast forward the video if you want to get to the end, but
Wish I could.
yeah, I know. Well,
Consider it
how do
done.
I... okay, there we go. Come on, get in here and get that body. Put him in there. Hurry it up.
Leave it to me. Yep.
Get in here. Last body. Let's do it real quick. Come on. Get it in here. Let's go. Okay, so we'll get all the bodies out of here, the 4 of them. And now we'll just see if there's anything in here. Like, he already got a medical kit. And like I
Consider it
said,
done.
I haven't used tactical enough to let them take a medical kit when they get hurt and stuff.
Consider
'Cause
it
it happens so fast. Like,
Okay.
these guys, they strike. Now, I don't know if there's anything
Yes.
in here. No
To see you
documents.
try. Found some scribbles. You figure them out.
Oh, you found some scribble.
It says there is a control panel in a hut near the antenna. We could use these plans to tamper with the readings.
Oh, so instead of blowing
Wish
it
I
up,
could.
that's what it is? Okay.
Okay. Leave it to me.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's do a save. And so we could go into here to see this one,
Leave it to me.
because we now did, and I'll tell you what too, if this guy was still alive and you wanted to, and you already took this place, you could come over here, toss a grenade and destroy him, and then come back in the house, then come out here and then go hide. And that's another way that you could do it. But the way I showed you to do this is basically the best way to do it. The only reason I didn't go for this here is because, you know, we had to get this information that was in here. Destroy or sabotage the measuring equipment. So I think they want us to blow this up, or you just get in here and mess with it. And then this mission is over. Over here, I don't know what the whole purpose is over here. Like, this would just be to get this document right here, which I can do, because this mission is kind of complicated in order to show you, and I don't know if there's any documents here. I can't quite tell, so I don't know where all of them are. But anyways,
Consider it done.
so let me show you this one. And matter of fact, I could probably get the
Ready for duty?
get the sapper over here too. Cause I had him hiding. He can stand up now because there's nobody around here. That's no wait,
Understood.
he's got to get this. So they never came out here because I other than the mistake I made. I mean, you know, we did that in there just the way that you should probably do
Can't
it.
do.
Is one guy can go in and do it
Okay. Okay.
as long as you don't make a mistake. And
Afraid that's not possible.
yeah, I know. If you click on here, it's not possible. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna lay
Keep the
down.
hands out of the jaws.
Well, I don't like that
I'll be right
spot.
over. Understood.
No, I accidentally clicked on
Part
that.
of every
Sorry,
soldier's equipment.
I accidentally clicked on that.
Watch your step.
It might be possible that they'll come out this door too.
Understood.
So
Uh-huh.
if we screw this up. Okay, so we need to save the game, and we need to
I'll be right over.
get down.
Understood.
I think when they're talking, we can take this guy out, I think. He is talking.
A
But,
most valuable tool.
oh, we'll try it. We'll save the game and we'll try it. This one's a little bit more complicated, but again, okay.
Ich habe gehört, dass Kamerad Kurt heimlich Wagen aus dem Lager geschmuggelt hat. Wenn das stimmt, muss er mit harten Konsequenzen rechnen.
I'll be right over.
Now he fell in a bad spot, but I guess the guy doesn't see him. So we could do an F5 save, right?
Stay clear.
Alle in Alarmbereitschaft! Ruft Alarm aus!
Okay, that's the way that I did it last time, just like that. Now, if they come to this thing here, then we'll toss another grenade. So I got to get control of this guy here. He's got one more grenade. I would like to hang on to it, but they're gonna get excited for a little bit. And then they'll go back to their duties. And so, because we got from the first building that we can finish the mission in this little building here. We don't have to come up here to blow this, but we could, but we don't have to. And that means we don't have to solve that little puzzle there, which I think we could probably do it. By once we take this guy out, when he walks over there, we can call this guy over to here, and then we'd have to watch what this guy does. Yeah, see, we would have to run into here and then drop over to here. And then he might see the footsteps come over here, and then we knife him. That might be the way that would work if we really had to do that. But we can take these guys out here, and we got to take the remaining guys out in the house. So now that has happened, I will do an F5 save, and I was gonna make this into 2 parts, but I might as well just finish this out because we're really close to finishing it out and stuff. And I'm just gonna show you like in here how I did it and stuff, and that's basically it.
Right over.
So here he is.
I'll be right over.
He needs this, so he's gonna come over here and get this.
Understood.
And we'll just take a moment. It'll just take a few minutes. Just fast forward the video, if you want to get to the end. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the game is I can't click here for them to come into the middle of the room.
Understood.
Move. Put him in here, please. He's going backwards. Look at him. This is funny. That is so funny.
Understood.
Alright, folks, we just gotta... I don't have to do this, but if they come into the room, they might again overreact. Now the guy in that room there, he's kind of like sleeping, so he's easy to kill. And we'll kill him in just a quick moment, as soon as he's done with this.
Afraid that's not possible.
Okay, so now
Uh-huh.
I'll get him in here, and then we'll get. Now the reason we need the Brett guy, because he needs to get this charge here. If we need the charge, let's see how much charge it'll be. He doesn't have any charges. Let's see if it's just 1 or 2. So yeah, so we got a charge on that, and I can let him kill this guy that's in here.
On it.
All right, and just for the heck of it, because he's a fresh kill, we'll put him in there. And then we just gotta solve this little problem here. And then we'll go for the win against this guy here. There's 2 ways that we can do it, but you know, he's got a machine gun, so like I said, if he spots us, he'll kill us in a heartbeat. But anyways, and it's same with this guy over here. Okay. So, all right. So if the beret dropped the guy in here,
Leave it to me.
which he did.
Okay.
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 So I might use him. We got 1 or 2 charges. But okay, so the way that I did this, and I'll save the game, and then I'll go to this guy here.
Yep. I'll be right over.
And I believe the way I did it was I opened up this door.
Watch your step.
Now, I guess I could put it right there.
Understood.
This could go wrong, but you know, it is what it is. Now, if I stand him up.
Understood.
No, no, no.
Yes.
Ich muss dort mal nachsehen. Huch. Er wurde getötet! Okay, Männer. Zurück auf eure Posten. Nichts zu finden.
Okay, so I goofed up. The guy who got killed was like he saw me. He saw me like he saw me. I just like goofed up. But so let the alarm go. It's okay. We'll knife this guy and we'll knife this guy, and that'll be the end of it as far as this building goes. So I believe I can go get my charge.
I'll be right over. Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, so sometimes you can screw up, but you can see if you look at their health bars. Hey, and if you notice, the Barrett guy, he's got 4 health bars, and the Sapper only has 3. Like, I don't know if I've done much more work with him than this guy, but isn't that interesting? He's got 4 health bars. So,
Affirmative.
okay. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Negative. Affirmative.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is see how he turns to this. I am gonna place it over here in case he follows me. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knife the officer. Like right now I would execute the officer while he's doing that. But I think what I can
Keep
do.
the hands out of the jaws. I'll be right over. Part of every soldier's equipment.
Okay, so as soon as he turns, now I probably should save the game just because I don't want to do this again. So as soon as he turns,
I'll be right over. Okay?
okay, well, I guess what I could try is,
I'll be right over.
Say we do blow up this entire outpost. What would that achieve? The two of us can't win the war.
The smallest change could decide the outcome of the war. Besides, nobody said it was just the two of us.
Of course. You've already recruited some other poor fuckers.
okay, so, it wasn't the prettiest thing, but we did take those guys out, and that is that. Now, again, they would like us to blow it up, but,
Understood.
you know, I mean, we got
Uh-huh.
one grenade.
Okay?
I mean,
Affirmative. Yes.
I wonder if I go right here and I toss a grenade to him, and then I sneak out of here. I still have to go in there, but they're gonna come down. But you can't pull the officer on anyway. The officers, you just can't do it. Now it might be possible. I think. Wait a minute. I just seen it. It might be possible to go down this ladder and kill him quietly. I mean, so maybe I don't have to waste a grenade. Let's try that.
Affirmative. Uh-huh.
Now, we do have to worry about this guy. Maybe.
Affirmative. Affirmative. I bet it'll take them weeks to figure out what's wrong with their equipment. Time to get out of here.
Those Jerrys aren't the smartest bunch, are they?
Yeah, see, so now, you know, the primary objectives we did. It's either do this or blow this up. Now, like I said, I would have to try to, like, we could probably try to pull this guy. If he's not an officer, we could pull him. If we pull him away, we could blow it up, but I mean, I just think, I show you one way or the other. Like you could go further, but this video
Affirmative.
this video is already long, So I think it's just a matter of
Yes.
there's more to do, and you know I already got the one document, so they won't let me grab it again. Like that's the one thing about this game, which is nice.
Afraid that's not possible.
Stand up. Okay, I mean we killed everybody, so I mean everybody that mattered.
Understood.
I'll show them. Yep.
Okay, we just got to go to here, and we did it. I think once the sapper gets in it. Oh, we have to wait for the other guy to get here.
Still fail to see how this mission helps us win the war.
I'm certain your next job will make it clear. You'll even enjoy working with another of our operatives.
We'll see about that.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know if you'd want to see, you know, more, but the video would be even a little bit longer. So I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just gonna tell you, like on these collectibles, in this mission, like if I'm gonna play like someday I might play this again just to get those documents and stuff. But you know the video would be so long if I was to try to kill everybody at the plane and all this other stuff. So at least I got to show you the mission, and the nice thing that I was going to say was this game remembers what you picked, and so when you go back into it and play the mission again, you didn't find these, and these are what you're looking for. So it looks like there's just two others. There's one here and there's one here. And we got this one. Oh, there's four. So one here, one here, and one here, and then this one, we got this one. So there you go, folks. And I can show you the statistics, I guess, if you're interested in that. So let's go to statistics. And you can see what each guy did. And like I said, it's kind of interesting that the for these two missions that I did, you know, that the Green Beret guy has an extra health bar compared to the sapper. And we know that the Green Beret guys can climb different things, so because they don't carry as much as what the sapper carries. He carries, you know, all kinds of stuff. But anyways, so that's it, folks. No matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless you. Keep all religions equal. It's your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, lovely amigas.